Hello everyone, Lisa here, Interdimensional 5D. If you go to sleep at night and you think you've done something through the night, more than likely you have. We call this working for the army of the Lord or working for the army of the bad guys. Either way, I'm speaking to you. These theorems are based on Dolores Cannon's work, reading the Bible, my own personal experiences, and add to that being a student of ancient alien theory. Two things I want to start out with. When you work in the dream time, it's dangerous. Dangerous things can happen to you, okay? You can meet dangerous people who understand mediumship, witchcraft, warlockery, and they can do horrifying things to you. Please know this before you go play in the dream time. Now, Spirit wants me to do something which this kind of surprises me. They want me to show you my palms. On both of my palms, I have the X. And they want you to see that. And if you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. Now, I don't really have a lot to say other than I will be not on this platform for a while. Not because I can't be. Well, actually, because I can't be. I will be traveling. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move forward. I'm on a list for a place to live. I've been told somebody's interested in me in a different state. I look forward to leaving this region as it wasn't a very happy experience. Although I'm glad to have experienced it, it's nice to live in different parts of the world so you get an idea of America is not like the same from one state to another, and it really makes me question states' rights and why they even have them. Are we not the United States? I'm kind of confused by my experiences living in different states. However, they don't speak to regular people. Only the elite get civil liberties. Only the elite get treated fairly. And it seems like only the elite have the advantage. Anyway, I just want to remind the elites that when I travel, I am not alone. Okay? I am not alone. There. Unfortunately, because I have the guts to come out here and say stuff, I want people to know I'm not afraid of you. Not afraid of your politics, not afraid of your agenda, and I'm not afraid of your money. Not afraid of your thugs. I'm just not afraid. Now, maybe that's a good thing, and maybe that's a bad thing. I don't know. When I no longer show up, you know maybe somebody decided to do something about it. I consider myself somewhat of the John Wayne of the spirit world. Okay? I'm not afraid. And today, I got upset about something. And I called judgment on God. Hey, oh, God, Lisa, how could you do that? How could you do that? Well, I did. And I'll tell you why. these elite people in this effing fucking kingdom that use energy weapons at you, ordinary person, who's slaves for your family. Maybe you got 2 jobs. Maybe you're a business owner and you're struggling to keep it going. There's elite people who think who the fuck they are. And they pretend to be God. As above, so below. I call judgment on who plays God. And if God above is derelict in his duties, I'm calling judgment on him. After all, I am a particle of that God. And I've been promised. And so I'm going to hold on to that promise. I'm moving forward. And God help the person who tries to stop me. Now, with that being said, I pulled some cards this morning, and I'm going to keep this really short because my world is trashed. I'm going through stuff, giving things away, trying to sell things, and I'm boogieing in the next few days. So, to you, my little kids, hey, little kids out there, this is funny. God, you know. In the world we live in today, parents have to work, and they don't always watch what their kids watch. And there's a bunch of kids, and my son, they're not on the other side, son. They visit me in the dream time. They're very much alive, but at night, they get tortured by whoever's out there. There's musicians who like to fuck with little kids, okay? And they even fuck with them in the dream time. Those little kids feel safe in the dream time when they follow Miss Lisa around. So I call them the kids. And you kids, I'll get on and touch base so you guys don't have any fear. And you can always follow me around at night in the dream time. I'm always there for people who are afraid. Because I don't have fear. Gee, how is that? How is that effing possible? I don't know. Anyway, you kids, be careful, okay? I'll be worrying about you, and I pray for you always. Now, the message today is the 2 of Pentacles. The devil. The devil and Temperance. This relates to a specific person who belongs to the evil conglomerate. 3 of Pentacles. That devil feels balanced for some reason, because I'm not feeling it's out of balance. This devil is effing confident. That they're going to grow and nest with and have a home with the Chariot. But moving forward, if you move forward in this venture, you will tower. You are gonna tower, Missy. You're gonna tower so hard, I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass off. Already started. Okay, now this refers to the same person, different cards. 9 of Wands with the 10 of Pentacles. That bitch has money, okay? She thinks her money is power. But she's sneaky. She was sneaky in love, in a love venture. Very underhanded, embezzling, fraud. Gets online, puts a blue wig on, pushes baseballs out of her personal part. Sneaky in love. And progressing forward, a very sharp message is going to come your way that ends a certain withholding of pentacles. And that's all we have to say on that one. I think it speaks for itself if you know some of the players. This has to do with some of the cretins that are in that freaking lawsuit. Okay, so now boom boom message and I'll be done. This is very quick. Something official will start on the 9th of November. There is a person in California. I know the ocean is cold there. If this trips your trigger, somebody, I don't want to say your name. You're the leader of a wing that works at night. Go cleanse yourself in that ocean. Just go in and out. I know the Pacific Ocean's very cold, but ask ocean to take some of your pain, some of your angst, some of the memories away, and read Psalms 91. And for you, sir, I'm going to read it for you right now, but read it for yourself at night before you go to bed. Ask Lord Morpheus to block in your space and keep the vampires out. And also ask your angels, I don't know who your specific angel is, but ask them to guard you, guide you, and keep you safe. Okay? Psalm 91. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. That prayer I've been saying for a whole year. This has been a tough battle. Don't give up the fight. It's almost over from what I hear. It's very frustrating at the end because we're all ready for this story to be over. And when I say us, all of us who fight for the army of the Lord, all of us who work and fight the good fight in regular life, it's difficult. But hang in there. For all the tarot readers who are sick to death of the old lady gang and just the negative energy of deceit and despair and debauchery. It goes on and on and on. And in the 5D, they fucking learn how to pretend to be other people. So be careful out there in the dream time. Okay? Please. I had to cut somebody off. I have to cut somebody off. Victor, I have to cut you off. A, you owe me rent for just being in my space, for Christ's sake. B, everybody in the world pretends to be you. So at this point, I don't even know if there is a you. Okay? So and I have to move on. Cutting the cords. And here's the interesting part on that. I have visualized Victor and taken that machete, and other people end up getting injured. That's how many people pretend to be Victor. Yet his spouse wants him dead. Yes, the spouse doesn't want to let go either. It's weird, okay? When somebody pulls the 50-51 card, because they're not balanced. There's a bunch of people with a lot of money who are not balanced people and shouldn't be in the positions they're in. That's a effed up thing that's going on right now, people, but hang in there. Tie a knot in it and hang on, because we're going through the tail end of this particular storm. Now, I don't know if this refers to the actor or some of you people like to play Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange needs to meditate, or if you can relate to being a magician like Doctor Strange, meditate about a partnership. The number 222 and the star power came up because I'm thinking this has something to do with somebody who's actually out there in the star power world. It's time for you to meditate about shit. Now, Loki says, and this pisses me off, Loki is one of the finest tacticians ever were in all of history and all of time, but nobody writes that in the books. Back in Loki's time, there wasn't books, okay? Everything was spoken word. What happens when you play charades or telephone? It all goes awry. So when you portray Loki on the screen as an evil doer, they get mad upstairs. Just so you know, some of this bullshit that's gotten into some of you elitist son of a bitch is because you fucking don't understand who Loki is, and he's pissed. People have been pretending to be the orange fruit. This is what Loki's telling us. Okay? Loki's not happy about that because he's kind of friends with the orange fruit. And the orange fruit has an angel named Steve Porter. Now remember, all of us can be angels if that's part of our life's plan. I don't know why this won't show up. Because he's an angel, it's bright, right? Steve Porter. Steve Porter is an effing angel, and he's dishing out physical punishment. Today, there's serious physical punishment to anybody who pretends to be orange fruit. And it's being enacted by Steve Porter and Loki. You're gonna get physically damaged today if you pretend to be the orange fruit. To all the old souls out there, to all the old souls who fight this fight, we need to shield ourselves. Because them SOBs are sending out attachments like you can't effing believe. The self-doubt, the hey, you can't do it, you're not good enough, oh, you're getting too old for that. You're too ugly. We took your hair. Why do you think you could be somebody? Attachments. By the first quarter moon in November, there will be transformation from all that. Okay? That's to all of us old geezers who fight. Alright, that's all I have to say today. Remember, I think a lot of you are amazing, and I absolutely love you. Be well, friends. Bye now.